All right, welcome back to the Stardew Valley Grandpa Challenge, the challenge where we attempt to achieve perfection, role-playing as a grandpa who cannot take a single hit point of damage. The rule is very simple. We take 1 hit point of damage, we reset the file. Now, let's catch up where we left off. And hey, Marina, what's up? Welcome in. Glad to have you here. We are in our Silverhook Spring because Grandpa is a fisherman, going the granny route, I suppose. It's thematically appropriate. And I updated some of our goals. So one of the goals is to reach fishing level 10 so that then we can catch the legend in spring. It's a spring-only fish. And the road that the legend produces in a fish pond is extremely valuable. So that's like our main goal right now. Along the way, we need to get 75 strawberry seeds, using mostly the proceeds from fishing to fund that. What else? I want to upgrade our tools. I'm hoping to be able to upgrade the tools before planting the strawberries. And it's actually okay if we plant the strawberries like a few days later. Because we can only get 3 strawberry harvests. So even if we plant it on the 13th, that's fine. But if we wait another day or two, I think it's also okay. Here, I can actually show you what I'm talking about. Let's pull up the strawberries. This is helpful. Guys, also, it is so hot here in Finland right now. And it didn't help that I did a long run in the heat. I've just been like drinking so much water trying to recover. But yeah, so you can see if you plant at the beginning, then yeah, you can get, what is this, 5 harvests. But if you plant here on the 13th, then what is it? How many harvests do you get? Whatever. I don't know. Some number of harvests. Because it takes a week plus 1, so our first harvest would actually be here? Is that right? Yeah. Boom, boom. The first harvest. So we can only get 2 harvests of strawberries. Either way. So we could wait another 3 days if we needed to. But it's really not necessary. I'm going to try and plant everything as soon as I can. Hey, what's up, Dindari? Welcome in. Also, Luca. Good to have you. Becky as well. Welcome in. It's really hot in Germany right now. 34 degrees Celsius. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, no, it's not that hot here. Oh, yes. But I think, yeah, it was so hot. I did my long run. I went out with a liter of water, but that wasn't enough. On the way home, I realized, I'm like, I don't have enough water to get home. I mean, probably like I could have made it home. I wouldn't have died. But I was just like, I don't think the heat stroke risk is worth it. Or just even the discomfort isn't worth it. So I stopped at the grocery store and I bought a 1.5 liter of water. But it also took me forever because I never buy bottled water in Finland. But I hate that bottled water is like automatically carbonated, and it's all very confusingly labeled because they'll say, oh, this is mineral water, but like mineral water just means it has minerals in it, which is like any normal water, right? Like unless you're getting distilled water, it's not. But in Finland, if you get mineral water, that means it has bubbles. But there's also a word in Finnish for carbonated water that it's like a really difficult word to understand. And so I'm on my phone, like trying to Google it. Oh my God. Fortunately, I was able to get it. I was able to get it. And I chugged that 1.5 liters. Oh, yeah, I really did need it for the rest of the run. But yes. 30 degrees Celsius for you, Luca. Wow. Marina, it's 16°C for you. Are you in Brazil? Is that why? Oh man, you've got some nice cool weather. It's your winter right now, I guess, in the southern hemisphere. There is part of Brazil is above the equator, right? So I guess if you lived in the north of Brazil, you actually could be in the northern hemisphere. Is that I don't know my geography that well. Probably I should. Um, Now you do your evening walk in the early morning. Yeah, I also got bit by a fly. I'm two fly bites. Like I've never been. I don't say I've never been bitten by flies, but it's like it's pretty rare. But I was sitting outside enjoying the midsummer weather, and I got two bites on my feet through my socks, which is also confusing. I was wearing shorts, so the fly or flies could have just bit my legs and ankles, but no, they for some reason landed on my socks and bit my feet through the sock, which was really painful, by the way. There's a lot of nerve endings like in the top of your foot. And now I don't know, I didn't react very strongly at first, but now it's like 2 days later from when the bite happened, and like I've got these huge red welts. But yeah. Oh, hey Zio, what's up? Welcome in. And Heavenly Horror, welcome. Good to have you here. Um, but yeah. Wait, you watched my old video from 10 years ago, Luca. English teacher pranks Finnish students with Google Translate. Oh man, those were the days. That was 10 years ago. Crazy. It was 2016. That was when I started this channel. I did it as an April Fool's prank. In Finland, April Fool's Day is just called April Day. That's in Finnish. They just like aprilipäivä. They don't call it. It's not a day for fools. It's just April Day. Maybe that's the joke. You're too much of a fool to know. But yeah. You're living in Iraq, Heavenly, and it's literally 50 to 45 Celsius. Oh wow. That's probably hotter than the hottest weather I've ever been in. I've been in Texas. I remember, well, what is it in Celsius? Because I remember in Fahrenheit it was like 110 or 112. But that's probably what is that, like 40 something, low 40s. But yeah, 43 Celsius right now for you, Heavenly. Wow. Oh, all right. Yeah, anyways, happy midsummer to everybody. Hope you've been having a good midsummer weekend, or midwinter weekend, I guess, if you're in the southern hemisphere. Enjoy your cooler weather. And there's no air conditioning in Finland. I mean, not unless you're like in a department store or something, a grocery store will have it, but like most homes don't have it. And so my fan is just on constantly to keep, I don't know, some air circulation going. All right, I've gone off on a tangent here. The Grandpa Challenge. Where were we? We're going to continue with our spring community center bundles, spring forage and spring crops, which means we need to purchase the spring crop seeds along with the strawberry seeds, or around the same time as the strawberry seeds. I have it in my spreadsheet somewhere. We can't buy it on the same day because Pierre isn't open on a festival day, so it'll have to be a different day. Actually, that's a good point. Do I have that on here? I do have it. Okay, yeah, this is what I planned. So over here, you guys can see, on spring 6, we're going to buy a bunch of stuff. I'm going to get some seeds, and wait to plant these with the strawberries on spring 13. And the reason is that I want to start upgrading my watering can on spring 7, 7 or 8. And then I can, visit Clint again on the 10th and upgrade the steel watering can for the 12th. So yeah, I got some plans here. I got my spreadsheets, all right? It's a lot of fun. And then also we got our spring fish. I just went ahead and put them all here. We've caught some of these. I've sold I sold all the catfish, for example, but I might have a few of these other ones I haven't crossed off yet, but I need to make a chest that's just for community center donations. So maybe we'll do that so we keep it separate. But if money is tight, I might sell some of the fish. What else? Oh, I also want to upgrade the fishing rod, like, because we currently have the fiberglass rod. That was such a good decision. Um, I want to get the iridium rod before we catch the legend because I think it's important to use some tackle, specifically the what is it, the weighted bobber or the lead bobber? I think that's the one. That's what it's called. The lead bobber is my favorite. So either that or the wood. There's like a wooden cork or something. What is it called? Well, not that important. But yeah, so the goal here is I need to review this because actually I do remember we need to be very careful, right? So it's spring 5 when we log on to the file. All right. I need to check the journal. We need to forge the backwoods, the mountain, and the bus stop. And then unlock the community center. We have to go to Clint to purchase copper for a furnace in order to get the furnace recipe. We won't be able to make the furnace yet, but on spring 6 in the morning, Clint shows up and he gives us the recipe, the crafting recipe. And then the rest of spring 5, I'll just fish at the mountain. I'll sell my parsnips to. Okay, so I need to actually go to Pierre. Yeah, because we're harvesting the parsnips. We have to go to Pierre to sell these to make enough money to. But I want to save 1 parsnip for the community center. We'll purchase 20 copper for the furnace, and we'll use 25 stone that we just harvest on the farm. So we don't have to, because we'd have, if we went to Robin and purchased stone, it would be pretty expensive. It's better for us just to farm it ourselves. And then we need to get 10 more copper for the charcoal kiln. And in order to craft this later, because it requires 2 copper bars. That's why we need the 10 copper for the kiln. I'm planning just to use the coal that we're getting from fishing. And then we need, 20 wood and 2 copper bars. So on spring 6, when we go fishing, we'll bring our furnace and our charcoal kiln with us. And that's one advantage of fishing, is that we can make money, but also we can process our materials. And let's see, spring 6, the plan is, we'll sell all our fish overnight. And then it's going to be a pretty busy day because I got to bring all the crafting materials with me that I mentioned earlier. The 25 stone for the furnace, 10 copper, 20 wood, 7 coal, all the spring forage items, the fishing rod. Got to check the mail, visit the wizard, then go and complete the spring forage bundle for the 30 spring seeds. Go to Pierre, sell a bunch of that stuff. At least sell the spring seeds. Then go to Clint, or purchase these seeds from Pierre. Go to Clint and purchase more copper. But I changed the price of this, you'll notice, because I'm only going to buy the copper ore instead of buying the coal, because the coal is quite expensive. Like 5 coal is 750 galleons or guineas. And we'll just use the coal that we have from fishing. And then while fishing on spring 6, if we have time, we'll process 5 copper bars. I guess we'll process 7 copper bars also to make the kiln. And then go to Clint on spring 7 to upgrade our watering can. And then we'll continue with the fishing. Also, I want to get the backpack upgrade sooner rather than later. The first backpack upgrade, it's not that expensive, and it makes life so much easier. And then we'll purchase all the iron that we need. Kind of depending on, these are guesstimates, by the way. The fishing income, this is just my estimate of how much money we'll make when fishing. And we are making a lot. We're catching a lot more fish now with what is it? What's the name of the fishing rod? The fiberglass. I always forget the name of this. The fiberglass rod, because now we can use fishing bait, and that makes a huge difference in how many fish you're able to catch in a day. And fishing also, you have all the energy you need to fish all day, because you can just eat the fish, or you catch things that you can eat like river jelly or sea jelly. Yeah. So I'm not going to go over everything, but I just wanted to go over the next few days to give you an idea. Leading up to spring 13, we just keep fishing, upgrade the watering can. Spring 13, that's when we purchase the strawberry seeds, plant the seeds along with the seeds we had earlier. And then spend the pretty much, yeah, the rest of spring fishing, catch the legend. Maybe we can start making preserves jars earlier. But we'll see. At least currently, I don't know. The spreadsheet starts to get too complicated if I try to plan out every little detail. But basically, the idea is by the end of spring, I need to have, about this much money, right? In order to pay for a fish pond for the legend, preserves jars to start processing the legend row, maybe also with some of the strawberries. We might save some of the strawberries to process. But yeah, going into summer, we just get our seeds. We continue with, legend row. We also fish for the crimson fish, put that in there so that by the end of summer, we'll be able to jar about 13 crimson fish row, and that'll give us a good amount of money. And so that's kind of the snowball. That's the snowball. Anyways. What else are you guys? Sorry, I had to look away from chat. I get so distracted. Yeah, it's not even the climax of the summer right now. It's literally the beginning of summer. Like the summer solstice is when summer officially begins. At least that's how I view it, right? Because then whatever, is it is it equinox? Is that the word for like the fall, the autumn equinox in September? That's the beginning of fall. But yeah. It looks like min-max strategies plus casual player strategies like strats. Not even trying to be rude, I swear. Hey, I enjoy both. I like planning it, executing it, like we've got a fun challenge here, but it's not too serious. I don't have a timer going, it's not like a proper speed run. Why is the planning so complicated for a no damage challenge? The reason it's this complicated is, well, there's a couple reasons. One, is I enjoy it. That's probably the most important reason. I enjoy playing this way. Number two is that actually by the end of year one, prices go up in the shops. And you'll see here at the end of year one, according to my calculations, I should have around 500,000 galleons to purchase all the wood, stone, copper, gold, iron, coal, etc. That I'll need pretty much for the rest of the game, right? And that saves a lot of time. So I don't have to go and collect those resources manually, or I don't have to pay the inflated prices, because then I'd have to farm a lot more. Like my end goal is basically to get to starfruit and to grow tons of starfruit on Ginger Island and to keg all the starfruit, and that's going to be our moneymaker, like in the Granny Challenge. So that's why we have to plan kind of carefully at the beginning to make sure our snowball gets us where we want to be by the end of winter. Yeah, that's the idea at least. And I had already made this spreadsheet a while ago. A few years ago, I did like a perfection challenge, so I just kind of adapted it, and yeah, it was there. It was a spreadsheet just sitting there. I couldn't help myself, Oh, and yeah, that's a good. Why don't you go with a Joja run? That actually is on the table. It's a possibility. So even if I were to do Joja, and this is, if you do like a perfection speed run, it's still optimal to do some community center bundles, because those community center bundles, like for Spring Forage and whatnot, will give you rewards that you can sell. Or for example, it's better to do the vault in the community center than to pay for it because you get you get a crystallarium from one of the vault rewards. So sometimes it actually is worth it to do it, especially if it's easy, like doing the crops, right? All you have to do is just plant the seeds and you got like some sprinklers and it's fine, right? But I don't know if I'm gonna see for Granny. The Granny challenge we did exclusively community center stuff, right? We didn't use Joja at all. Now we haven't, and that was a lore reason, right? Because we were role playing as a grandma, and she didn't, it just didn't make sense for her to sell out to Joja. Grandpa might be a little different. I don't know. He might appreciate, the mass market appeal of a big box store. I don't know. We haven't fully decided. It could be useful, but it isn't entirely necessary. And it might be interesting to try and get some items. So the real problem with the community center is that there are certain items we'd have to go to the mines for, but not really, because there are other ways of getting those mines items outside of the mines, typically from gifts. So if we befriend Demetrius, we can get, for example, a fire quartz in the mail. But I don't know if I want to do that. So we might end up just doing Joja at the end for the final bundles. And maybe it's the yin yang of Granny and Grandpa. I don't know. We'll see. You have a good start for you even to unlock Ginger Island in the first spring if you make good money. You've unlocked Ginger Island in spring year 1. Oh, you know some good strats, Heavenly. Ah, yeah. Tyler is a community bundles kind of dude. Yeah, I do enjoy the community bundles as well. Yeah. Hey Jay, what's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Evil Grandpa. I mean, it doesn't make him evil to pay Joja Corp to sponsor the Joja Corp renovations. All right, the community renovations. Oh man, but yeah, you got an auto petter on your first skull run on floor 95, Jay. Congratulations. Nice. Oh yeah, Heavenly. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I've heard of that strategy, going in Skull Cavern. Tons of Skull Cavern dives. Yeah, we're not gonna that I think is like the min-max optimal way of making the max amount of money in year 1. Who it was it Piano? I think the Piano and the Habu I know were doing these speed runs a while ago. And they were making, it was like 60 million or 80 million, maybe 100 million gold in year 1. Crazy. Yeah. But it's very tedious, I think. Like it's really tough. Um so yeah, all right. Let's lock in. Let's hop in to visit Grandpa. Well, he's just got a watering can in his inventory. All right, here we go. Oh shoot, I need to check what do I need to do? Okay, oh yeah, the dog. Didn't we name the dog Pats? Yeah, found him sitting outside the entrance to your farm. Oh, this makes total sense. The dog is not a spy for Marnie, unless she's lying. Maybe that's the cover, right? It seems to like this place. Don't you think this farm could use a good dog? Yeah, I'll get that dog. Name him Pats. Well, Pats, you be a good pooch now, okay? Yeah, yes. I'm good. All right, here we go. Okay. Now, wait a second. Let me Let's just double check what did our spreadsheet say for today. We're gonna forge the backwoods, the mountain, and then go to the bus stop, cross the community center to the bus stop, forge there, and then go and unlock the community center with the cutscene, whatever. We have to go. Oh, I gotta bring the parsnips. I'll leave one parsnip at home, sell the parsnips to Pierre, and then go to Clint to get the furnace, or to get the copper for the furnace and the kiln. Yeah. Wait, how much money do we need for that? We need 2250. And I mean the parsnips give us so little. It'll be less than 500 if I save one of the parsnips. Although some of the parsnips might be higher quality. I think we get how many did we have 2 silver? Whatever. We can also maybe find some of our fish if needed and bring it to Willy. But yeah. All right, let's leave one of those. Oh, did I left the fishing rod in a chest. I must have left it at the mountain. I mean, we could run to Willy and sell some stuff as well. Actually, I mean, we have the money, right? Like, we're gonna have the money. After we sell all of this, is that... Wait, how much did we actually need? Wait, let me double check. 2250. 2250 for the copper. Oh, we already have it. Okay, then let's not worry. We'll sell this. We can sell some stuff to Pierre. But I'm actually gonna bring the hoe with me just in case we see some artifact spots. All right, let's go. But yeah. You got 300 iridium in your first run. Crazy. Oh wait, I just want to check what I have in this chest. I mean, we do have stuff we can sell if we visit. I am going to come back up here, but I'm thinking, is it worth it going down to Willy to sell some stuff right now? Probably not. But we'll come back up and fish. Oh, did we have... Oh, and we... Look at that. Boom. Oh, yeah, we can't do the red mushroom for Linus. It's, like, impossible for us. Build the coop, farming level 1, and craft... Oh, yeah, we got to craft the scarecrow. We got to do that tomorrow. Actually, you know what? Look, just give me... I don't know. I'll just take the forge out. And the wood. Oh, I should probably take these back too. But... I'm an overcomplicator. I'm overcomplicating it. I just hate that feeling when... you're later in the day and you realize, oh, I wish I had done that. I wish I had just paused for 5 seconds to think through my actions and I could have made a decision that would have saved us so much time or so much money. Stardew gives me that, like, FOMO or whatever. I don't know. Let's check this. What is it? Dude, can you guys chill out with the red mushrooms? What is going on? Linus and Caroline. I don't think we had a single red mushroom quest from anybody in Granny's Help Wanted. And now we have 2 back to back. And there must be something weird about how the items, because I know some of the items scale depending on how far you've got, like, I don't know, your skill levels and like how far you've gone in the mines, maybe. At least the bounty ones, those scale up. All right. Give me that. Give me that book. And might as well forge this. Let's check for any more. Nope, it looks like we're good. We're clean. We'll get our cutscene now. Hey, 27, what's up? Welcome in. We'll skip it. Grandpa's a skipper, all right? I mean, he's a skipper also as a fisherman, you know? Like, I guess technically he's not really a skipper. He doesn't have his own boat. So there's that, but that's just a technicality. He's a skipper at heart. He's a silver hook skipper. We gotta check this. Boom. I flash it on the screen. I click and exit with extreme precision and efficiency. Lightning fingers over here. Dog-like reflexes. So, not, you know, not that great. I'll go ahead and sell these. I was just thinking we do need to sell a parsnip in the, what is it called? The shipping bin for the collections. Actually, I can cut shortcuts, optimizations. I thought I saw a horseradish over there. Boom. Come over to Clint. Okay, wait, let me just double check. We need 20 copper and 10 copper. And that's it. And then we'll run back to the mountain and fish. All right, let's shop. So 20 copper plus 10 copper is 30 copper. 25, 30. So yeah, we don't yet have the recipe for the furnace. But we should get it now, I think. Right? But yes. Okay, sorry. Try to catch up on chat here. If you're... Fish for, yeah, catfish. Yes, Heavenly. I did the Riverlands farm with Granny last time. And I wanted to do something different. So that's why we're on the beach. We're doing the beach farm. Oh, wait. I was about to run to the mines just out of habit. All right. What do I need? We got bait. We got this. I do have this food as well. The chub is the best, like, whatever, energy. Oh, I should get this artifact spot before I forget. I have the hoe here, so we might as well grab it. There we go. We want to... The mountain is, in my testing, the most valuable place to fish. Also, fishing right here is the... It's easiest to get the... Whatever, the furthest tile... The largest tiles from shore number. Look, I'm not great at these things. Hold on. My brain is dead. All right. That's just... par for the course for me. Being completely incapable of explaining what I'm trying to... Because it counts... The quality and type of fish that you get is like the number of tiles from shore. And when you first start out, it's actually... You can't cast very far. But if you stand on this bridge, that's why we're doing it. I think technically, we don't even need to be casting out this far because there's a max number of tiles. I can't remember if it's like 4 or 5. Hold on, let me get that. Let me get that. There we go. So we don't even... optimally, we shouldn't even be doing the max cast because it takes extra time to cast. Hey, and we got another artifact. How about that? But I'll just max cast it because I'm having fun. Oh, bait maker is a good point. Hold on. We have a bait maker. Oh, but we don't have access. Yeah. Oh, wait, the sea urchins. Can we get a sea urchin already in spring if we go to, if we get the 300 wood and build the thing? The 3 iron bars is quite a lot, though. But yeah. You think, Heavenly, you think it'll be better to get some wood and get a sea urchin for a bait maker? I mean, you're conveniently ignoring the 3 iron bars. Yeah. I wish if I could have shared you my strats if you play the long game, but hate the character limit of YouTube. No, thanks for sharing. I do appreciate it. Oh yeah, Parma is a horsefly. Parma. I got bit by a couple of them. Classic Juhannus experience here, midsummer in Finland. You think the very bottom right is the best, Heavenly? But there is a Discord as well, by the way, I'll mention. If you want to join the Discord, if you want to share some things in there, we have, I think we have a gaming channel. Yeah, there's a gaming channel if you wanted to share. I'm not responsive on the Discord, just a heads up. So if you post, I might not see it for like a day or a couple days. But that's just because I don't like to enable notifications for everything. But I do check, so if you do post stuff there, I'll consider it. Thank you. But yes. Dendera, you fish on the bottom. Somehow you almost always purple if you do it perfectly. What do you mean fishing on the bottom? Oh, at the bottom of here? I did look into how the quality of the fish is calculated, and it's all based off of the tile location and how well you catch it. And if you get a perfect catch, that's the only way to get an iridium quality fish, unless maybe you have some other kind of profession that gives you extra bonus points. But early in the game, at least, yeah. Yeah. I mean, yes, I can buy the iron ore from Clint, Heavenly, but it's getting the money to do that. All right. See, that's why I have the spreadsheet. Is I'm budgeting. I'm figuring out what am I going to spend money on and at what point. And the tricky thing is, I want to get as many strawberries in the ground as possible. So that takes that takes some money you got to save up for. But yeah. That's kind of how I've set it up. So yeah, I think actually this tile is where 4 begins. Dude, if we got an iridium band fishing, that would be so dope. I think we deserve it. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating that like there's no bonus for casting a max cast. You get the little animation that's like max cast, but it doesn't affect the type of fish or the quality of fish that you catch. Okay, I do need to get more bait from the treasure chests. So yeah, it does make sense to try and get a perfect catch like this because you get a multiplier. Is it a 2.0 multiplier? If you can get a perfect catch and a treasure chest on the same fish, then the multipliers stack. I think it's a 1.7 multiplier or something like that for the treasure chest. So then it would be like a 3.4 multiplier of the fishing experience points that you get. So it really pays to get the perfect catches. It helps you level up twice as fast. Oh, there we go. Hey Stacy, what's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Here we, oh, that was close. We're still perfect. There we go. That's what there we go. We need that largemouth. But there is a good... I hadn't considered adding the bait maker to the early fishing game. Okay, we didn't get the perfect, but that's fine. Or it's maybe not fine. Oh my god. That fishing bar went down fast. But we managed it. We managed. And we... Oh my god. We get 2 artifacts. The Ancient Seed. We can go ahead and... should we go ahead and plant this now? There will be some days I mean, we might as well plant it. You know, we'll try to water it, but we're going to be putting the watering can to Clint. So, all right, let me go ahead and... Dude, I don't even have enough space. Okay, it's not that bad. It was a little more dramatic than necessary. But yes. All right, whatever. But yeah, I do like this idea of using the bait maker. Because fishing makes quite a bit of money, so we might actually be able to purchase all the iron. And my goal and my plan is if we don't have coal from fishing, like we won't be able to get all the coal that we need from fishing, you know, from the treasure chest, that is. But, so, instead of purchasing the coal from Clint, I plan to use the charcoal kiln, which is what I did with Granny. And purchasing the wood is only 100 galleons, whereas purchasing the coal directly from Clint is 150. So, we save 50 galleons per coal. And I think it really does add up, so it does pay for itself to use the charcoal kilns. The only downside is we have to fill the charcoal kilns while we fish. It's not that big of an inconvenience. If you think about it, I mean, how many copper and iron bars are you really going to be making in spring anyway? Like maybe like 20, maybe less. But yeah. Okay, come on. Oh. The fish hadn't gone down, I could have gotten the double multiplier. And it would have been a largemouth. The fish all have different fishing XP that they give you, so the largemouth, I think, gives you the most from the mountain lake in spring. But the real money maker is the catfish. But we gotta wait for a rainy day. Come on. What is this? Is this a bullhead? This feels like a bullhead to me. Boom. I know my fish. I know. Oh, we got another amphibian fossil. The heck? Oh, what the? My finger slipped and I canceled the fish. Reset the day. Suboptimal. Reset. This got chub energy all over it, I swear. Get out of here. Get out of here, chub. Yes, galleons. I spelled it with an E-O. Like galeons. Like a lion, leon. Would I actually use strats if I like it? But I also should say, like, I might not use it, so I don't want you to feel disappointed if you put, like, a lot of effort into it, and then, you know, I don't necessarily implement it. Because also, like, the thing is, I'm halfway between casual and, you know, what's the word? Not, I don't know, min-max. That even makes it sound too strong. Because you might give a strat that's, like, technically more optimal. Like, oh, dude, you can make so much more gold this way. But I might just be like, dude, but I don't feel like doing it, you know? Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta put my stuff. Like, I might just feel like if it's not fun, you know? Like, part of me is the fun is, like, you know, leveling up and doing a variety of things in the game, you know? I'm not saying you wouldn't suggest something fun, but I can't promise that I'll do everything. And there might be things in your strategy that don't account for other things that I'm accounting for or planning for. And if I don't see a way to combine it. And the other thing is, as much as I enjoy all the planning and, like, you know, my spreadsheet, I want to spend as much time as possible playing Stardew and not just planning Stardew. So that's the grain of salt. But yeah, your ideas are definitely welcome. But I won't be offended if you choose not to share because it might be too much effort to I don't know, to do all of it. But I mean, for me, it is fun to see how, like, actually what really got me back into Stardew. I don't know if it got me back into Stardew. That's not the right word, but I developed a deeper appreciation for Stardew when I found the speedrunners. Because I was like, whoa, you can do that? Like, it made me think about all the things that you know, like new ways to play the game that make it more fun and interesting. So yeah, I'll consider it. But it also depends on how complicated. If you send, like, a really complicated strategy, I just might not have the Stardew intelligent quotient to be able to parse it, you know? But certainly, like, simple tips and tricks that I might not have considered. Like the bait maker, that's actually a really good suggestion. Like, because then I can focus on catching more of the high value fish, for example, right? I like that. Dude, we just ran through all of our bait. We haven't gotten lucky with the treasure chest. I feel like we got so much bait in our treasure chests initially. That's another thing I should budget. We need to buy more bait. It's worth it. It's worth it. We'll have to, when we go to Willie next time, we're gonna buy a bunch. Because, like, look how many more fish we're catching. And yeah, that's a good point, Marina. There are other people who watch the stream who are in the Discord who will appreciate seeing the strat that you propose. So even if maybe I don't implement it, other people might still appreciate it. That's a good point. Oh, we got our first geode. I'm like, I have like, I need to get another chest out here. This is crazy. I was not anticipating having that much overflowing. Okay, but this is something that you did in your run, Heavenly, that you had fun with? You have a spreadsheet, Tyler. How much more complicated that can be, haha. Look. The spreadsheet was necessary, alright? Also, the problem is you don't realize, I think this is the joy of Stardew, is you think, oh, I can plan this out. Like, oh, this should be simple. But then it starts getting more complicated when you try to be like, oh, wait, but I want to wait till I get farming level 5, right? I need to get farming level 5 in order to get the profession bonus to sell for 10% more. Or I want to get to farming level 10 to get the 40% bonus for artisan goods, right? Then you have to start counting the XP, and you have to make sure that you plant enough to get you to farming level 10. Because that'd be a big disappointment. Oh wait, I gotta focus up here. Hold on. Oh. Dude, oh wait. Shoot. Actually, perfect. I did. I got the driftwood back. It didn't fall. Oh wait, it's 9:30. I could have another one of these. The river jelly. Let's do it. But yeah. Heavenly says, I'm used to disappointment. Welcome to the club. I already have an old sheet that I would get ideas from. Oh man. But yeah, no, it is a lot of fun to plan things. And also, I guess part of the reason why maybe I might stick with my strategy is not my ego, but just because I made it, you know, like you got to stick to your guns, or I want to see the plan through that I came up with. Even if, like, oh, someone else comes up with a clearly better, more sophisticated, awesome plan. Wait, okay, hold on, wait. What time should I run home? I probably leveled up fishing, so it's probably okay to fish a little later. But not too late. I really need that backpack upgrade, because now we're running out of space in our chest. It's crazy. But I can leave a bunch of things in that chest. Like the copper, for example. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to, yeah, probably throw out the trash. Carp. A nice carp. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can do a few more casts. Can I tell you what I said while you were gone for 3 minutes? I don't, dude. It was nothing important. All right, you didn't miss anything. I was probably just rambling about how I don't know. I enjoy planning, coming up with strats, trying not to overcomplicate it, but somehow still overcomplicating it. And the strat doesn't have to be optimal. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to work. And every time I do a new playthrough, I like to implement new things to it, you know? And I like that I'm doing the Grandpa Challenge because... Okay, wait. Oh, shoot. Okay, this is the last cast. Because I'm running out of energy. Because we can't go to the mines. I mean, we can, but it's just a death sentence. Dude, I really need that backpack upgrade. I'm feeling the pain. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so the stuff that I definitely want to bring back. I could bring forage back, but that's not actually that important right now. What I really need is to bring back stuff that I'm going to sell in the shipping bin, right? So, like, I feel like the carp stuff would be really good. Let's see, the bullhead and the largemouth. The trash. I guess I can leave the trash here. Even I don't know, this sort of prehistoric artifact stuff. Oh, yeah. So these chubs are actually really good for food. So, oh, yeah, I got to leave the chub. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Let me just... Oh, I could use the deluxe bait, but I'm actually saving the deluxe bait for later. For when we have the legend. I could bring back this, like, the ancient seed if I wanted to take that to Gus tomorrow. Or even these, I could sell these emeralds, actually. That's probably good. That driftwood back. I'll leave the fiberglass rod here, actually. That's a good idea. And, oh yeah, leave that chub because I'll basically eat all the chub for energy. Do I need to save the herring? And, oh, the hoe is probably good to bring back, actually. I don't want to leave that out. Okay. Now we just got to run home. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, there we go. Running in the pitch dark. Dude, it's already 1 a.m. Shoot. We better have leveled up our fishing because I don't want to wake up tomorrow with, like, half my energy. But that's fine. If that happens, that happens. Happens to the best of us. Also the worst. All right. Oh, yeah, so... Okay, that's interesting. I kind of feel like... somebody's watching me. What's that? Is that a Michael Jackson song? I don't know why that... The herring is not a fish that we need to keep, right? It's not a community center fish. You know, once Tyler gets back to the comments, he's probably forgotten what he said. It's true. It is true. That's why you can't miss the stream, all right? You just got to keep watching. Okay, how about this? We're going to sell all this bullhead and save one for the community center. I think same with the carp. Save one. The chub, I could actually eat that. Do I need to save the flounder? I think actually, you know what? Here, how about this? Let's look at our we have it here, right? Um so yeah, bullhead, carp, largemouth, bream, shad, sardine, eel, sunfish, catfish. So we actually don't need to keep the flounder. Do I have time to run over there and back to do 2 trips? I'll save 1 largemouth. We have time. We got time. We got time. How many emeralds do I want to... I want to donate at least 1, right? But I can sell the others. I'm keeping these. I can sell this. I'll keep this. I do need to keep 1 sardine. Right? I don't know about selling the these crops yet, or the forage. I think I'm fine just selling this stuff. Let's just see. We're probably gonna have more than enough money from selling all of this. But yes. You started getting iridium golems, Jay? I don't even know about that. Because I'm not doing the wilderness farm on this grandpa challenge. That was just, I don't know, too hardcore. It's already hardcore enough to have to reset the file from a single hit point of damage. Disappeared again, Heavenly? Where are you going? Are you running off to heaven and back? What is it? What's the deal? Oh. Oh, and we got some cookies. That's actually pretty useful here early in the challenge. So actually, this is, I think, one of the big differences between, like, this is the reason why speedrunners choose the female character. Because instead of cookies, your parents will send you 500 gold. And it's better to have, it's more useful in speedruns to just get cash from your parents. If you're the female character as opposed to the male character, you get cookies. But this is fine because we're running out of energy every day while fishing, so I'll use it. All right. Oh, all right. The mountain lake. They've removed the whatever, so thank you for doing that, Mr. Morris. Much appreciated. Was there anything? Oh my god, we're about to pass out. Oh my, not even close. Not even close. We're fine. We leveled up. Oh yeah, we got level 1 farming. That's right. So we don't need to worry. Don't even worry about it. We do need to make a scarecrow. And wow, we got level 7 fishing. Okay, the cork bobber. That was the name of the other. This is my second favorite bobber, I think, after the lead bobber. Holy crap, that's way more money than I expected. Wow. Fishing is, you make so much money fishing. Yeah, it's all these largemouth. Oh my gosh. All right. Look at that. The basic is 125 and the iridium is 250. And yeah, you can, once your fishing level gets high enough, you're basically just catching all gold and higher, right? I mean, even the carps added up. But yeah. Yeah, overall include, yeah, Mousy Pounds Predictor. I know about that. And clay farming. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna do clay farming. Also, Heavenly, doesn't clay farming only work on the old legacy RNG? I don't have legacy RNG enabled. But yeah. You lifted a 36-kilogram bag of flour? What, Heavenly, I love that you're just like casually in a live stream of a Stardew challenge, giving, min-max strategies. Also on the side, lifting giant sacks of flour. Cork is your favorite bobber, Jay? You need all the green bar that you can get. See, I like the lead bobber because it slows down. Oh, hey, look at that. Look at this. We got a little UFO event. Does that mean the UFO will appear on our farm? Because we never got one of those on the Granny Challenge. We also never had the witch visit Granny's farm. That was quite interesting now that I think about that. She kept her distance. She didn't want, I don't know. But yeah. No, I was saying the lead bobber is my favorite because it enables you to go for treasure chests more effectively. Because the green bar doesn't go down or whatever. The catching bar doesn't go down as quickly with the lead bobber. So, but yeah. You're planning for some holidays. So you needed 36 kilograms of flour. That's crazy. Jay used to be a baker. The bakers in the chat, I think there's quite a crossover of people who are into Stardew Valley who also become bakers or something like this, the what is it, the Venn diagram is, there's a large crossover because didn't we had this random what was his name, Cuddly Bear. He had this really cool screen name. It wasn't Cuddly Bear, but it was something bear. And he hopped into chat to clarify the difference between a cobbler and a crumble. He was very knowledgeable on it. And at first I thought he was like a middle-aged woman, the way the with the elite level knowledge that he had. But then in chat randomly he was like, "Oh yeah, no, actually, just to dispel any ideas you guys might have about me, I'm actually like a 250-pound hairy man." I just happen to like baking a lot. All right. Oh man, we miss you, Mr. Cuddly Bear. That's your name now. Um, but yeah, you're kind of a gardener, Heavenly. Sucra Bear, Stacy, you remember it? It was Sucra Bear. Sucra is the French word for sugar. Sucre. You grow some. You're a gardener. You grow some crops IRL, Heavenly. It's fun. I tried to grow crops here in Finland. It's not fun. All right. I got one of those allotment gardens. And if I was doing it with somebody, I think it would be a lot more interesting. But I realized just how much work it was to go out to the garden. There's so many weeds that you got to deal with, and all the plants that you put there, they die. They don't want to grow. And you're like, this is Stardew makes it look so much easier. And so yeah, I gave up the allotment garden, so someone else in the community is now whatever, renting it, which I'm happy with. They're happy to have a garden. I'm happy. I had the experience. I learned from it. I only grew radishes and they tasted horrible. I got these like weird Spanish radishes for some reason, and they grew in extreme abundance. And I could not find a way of cooking these radishes in order to eat them. It was it was so bad. Uh, okay. Oh, it's raining today. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is bad though. We have so many chores to do today. But I wonder if I could move my chores to the next day. Perturb spirits. Because if we can fish I know this is so like this. I'm using my time very optimally over here, right? Look at this. Hold on. All to pet the dog. Hi there. Good morning. I noticed you've been breaking some rocks open. That's good. Dude, we haven't been doing that. We literally bought the ore directly from you. All right. Well, thank you for the blueprints. I appreciate it. Furnace. All right. We need to check the spreadsheet real quick. Hold on. We smelted a few copper bars. Upgrade the tools. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Craft a furnace. Okay, wait. Let's take a quick look at our spreadsheet together to decide what we're going to be doing today. But yes. Horror, you got some chickens and cows when you were helping your parents. Now you just have some stuff. Yeah. What's your chores right now? I could help. You want to come out to Finland and take care of the allotment garden for me? Oh, well, we'd have to fight to get it back, because, no. Actually, there was kind of some drama. Initially, they gave me a plot that the owner didn't realize that they were supposed to, like, notify this, whatever, the municipality. And so they gave me this person's allotment, but then that person started working on it. And they started working on another one. Yeah, it was quite complicated. But I ended up giving the allotment back because initially the municipality, they were like, we're going to force this person off. They didn't reply to the email when they were supposed to renew their lease on the allotment. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't want to get into gardening in order to like disenfranchise somebody of their land. You know, like this, I'm like colonializing their it's like this isn't wide. And like in my mind I can totally imagine, especially if someone's like elderly, they're not going to check their email to like renew their allotment garden or whatever. Like it's so easy for that to, you know. And it's like these allotment gardens aren't that, I mean, some allotment gardens are very sought after in Finland, especially in Helsinki, but I live outside of Helsinki and like they can't even find enough people to work all the gardens. So yeah, I gave it back. I was like, look, I don't mind. And renting the allotment garden is so cheap. It was like, I think 20 euros for the year. So not a big deal. All right. But then I did end up getting an allotment later. So that worked out well. Today, spring 6. We need to bring our stone, our copper, and our wood. I think I need to chop down a tree. I need to chop down a tree to get some more wood. Maybe even to break some stones, because I don't think I'll have enough stone. Well, let's see what we got. The coal. Okay, stone, copper. We already have the copper in the fishing chest. But stone, wood, and coal. Oh, I gotta make a, let me do that right now before I forget, because if... I'm just not gonna be able to remember everything. Okay. Oh, now we can get the iridium rod. That could be a good thing to get. Oh, we gotta, oh yeah, visit the wizard. I'm glad I checked the mail there. We gotta do that. All right. Let's see. We've got this. We got this and this. Yeah, I need to break a few more stones. I guess I'll leave the cookies here. Oh no, this tree is annoying the crap out of me. What's over here? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't even use my energy efficiently. I'm gonna try and break stones. Oh wait, is there a stone here? Let me grab all this. All right. I guess that's enough stone. We'll probably have to break more stone eventually, but I should start planting these acorns. Let's do that. Can I not plant them? Okay. Fine. Don't worry about it. There we go. Oh, and before I forget, oh, we need to chop down some more trees, actually. I need to make a scarecrow. But I don't have to make the scarecrow today. We don't really need the scarecrow until the 13th. But I know if I don't make it now, I'm not going to have the coal to do it later. You know? Let me think about it. Let me check chat. What are you guys up to? You don't know the crops that you grew? Because you're Arabian, you don't know the words in English? No worries. I feel like every day I'm learning new words in Finnish. It's crazy. Learning all the plant names. I find it interesting, though, actually. I don't know why I'm complaining. Don't worry, Heavenly. I'm also a yapper. You're in good company. But yeah, and I do miss sometimes what you guys say in chat. But I'm just not good at multitasking. Like, I don't understand these people who can, like, speedrun or play, like, highly competitive games like Age of Empires or whatever. And then read chat while having, like, 100 actions per second. It's ridiculous. But I don't know. I'm a slow brain guy. All right, we need the stone, the copper, the wood, 20 woods. Okay, we have enough coal. That's good. Oh, I got to bring the spring forage. The fishing rod is already there. We've checked the mail. Okay, we're first going to visit the wizard, and then we'll run up to complete the spring forage bundle. And then we go to Pierre to sell the spring seeds. We go to Clint. We go to Clint to buy more copper. And that's it. That's it. And we're just gonna be smelting. Oh, the problem is, okay, we have a Houston, we have a problem. It's raining. The mountain is not the best place. Maybe when we go to complete the spring forage bundle, we also run up to the mountain and grab our fishing rod. Along with the other ingredients in there. Like was it the copper? We'll get some more copper. Because we have so much money. Could we also get the iron for the was it the bait? Oh, imagine if we started catching the catfish using the catfish bait. Also, I wish I could go buy bait from Willie, now that I'm thinking about it, because the catfish are so valuable. We need to be using bait. I mean, well, actually, so we won't be able, even if we started making the bait maker now, it takes 3 iron bars. And an iron bar takes, is it 3 hours in game? Or is it 5 hours? So it's like, what, 9 to 15 hours in game. I think it's only 3 hours. But that's such a long time compared to, like, the copper bars that only take 30 minutes in game. So even if we start smelting the iron to make a bait maker, we won't have made it in time to catch catfish. That's what I'm trying to say. But actually, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and update this. I think we got like over 10,000 fishing income, right? It was crazy how much money we pulled in. So maybe here. I'm gonna write, okay, iron bars, 15 iron only. We're not gonna be getting the coal, right? So we'll make 3 iron bars. We could do something like that. We could go ahead and get the iron and make the bait maker. Why not? But yeah. Okay. Here's what we do. This is what we do. We leave a coal at home. This coal is reserved for a scarecrow. All right. Now we need to bring the forage. And we are missing one forage. We're missing a dandelion. So hopefully we can find a dandelion in time. Is there anything else I need to bring? Oh, did I want to... Okay, we have the stone that we need for a furnace. Do I have enough wood? Was it only... How much wood did I need? Let me just glance at it really quickly. Only 20 wood. And that's, I guess, for the... Is that for the charcoal kiln, probably? Later? Actually... What do I need, though? I guess it is for the kiln, but I don't really need... I actually don't need the kiln right now. Even though I guess I chopped the trees down, but like... If I think about it, if I make the kiln, I won't have any wood to put in the kiln, unless we go to Robin and purchase some more wood. This is where it starts to get like way too complicated, where like, is it more time efficient in game to purchase the wood from Robin while fishing? Sell fish, use proceeds from fish to buy wood. Is that a better use of time and energy in the game? I think so, than to just spend all your energy chopping trees. Because you run out of energy really quickly chopping trees, and whatever the gold to energy ratio is less than, catching like the high quality catfish or largemouth or whatever. I think... Oh, wait, hold on. Another thing. So, okay, the reason... Let's back up a second. The rain has thrown everything into disarray, and it's important. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about now. It's important that we make the right decision. Now, the only reason I want to do all of this nonsense today, running around and doing this, is so that then I can get the copper watering can upgrade tomorrow, right? That we fish, we make the copper bars to then get the copper watering can upgrade. However, we don't actually have to do it spring 7. If you look at when we need the watering can again, spring 13. And we've already established it's not even that necessary. We could plant the strawberry seeds the day after spring 13. The only tricky thing would be like, we have to make sure cauliflower and whatever goes in at least by, what is it, the 15th. Yeah, if everything goes in by the 15th, I think it's fine. Actually, hold on a second. Green bean takes 10 days, so we would be able to get at least 2 green beans if we plant it on the 15th. So that's fine as well. I'm trying to think, why would I spend all my time doing this today when it's a rainy day and I can get catfish? We should just go catfish farming today. Then tomorrow we go out, we do all this nonsense. Then spring 8, we get the copper watering can, because spring 7 will get enough copper bars to then get our copper watering can on the 8th. 9th, 10th. The 10th is when we go to pick up the watering can and put it back, right? And we'll still get the watering can, the steel watering can, on the 12th. And again, even if it ends up taking a few days extra, we can do it all on the 15th and it's fine, right? The strawberries will still produce only 2 rounds of fruit, whether we plant it on the 13th or the 15th. Right? Let's double check that. Right? You plant it and you get. So yeah, actually, if I planted it here, we would get 2 harvests here. So I could even plant the strawberries on the 16th. I think even the cauliflower might. Does that take 13 days? I don't know. Whatever. We're overcomplicating it. We'll try. Our plan will be 15th at the latest to plant everything. But yeah. So, shoot. Let's go fishing. The only reason we could do this is if, like, oh, tomorrow are the shops going to be closed? No, everyone's going to be open tomorrow, right? Is there anything else I should bring? No, I'm going to leave because our inventory is so screwed right now. Although I could go and purchase the backpack upgrade today. We need to go to the mountain. Oh, that's a good idea. We'll go to the mountain, get our fishing rod. As we run down to the river, we'll stop at Pierre and get the backpack upgrade. I like that. I don't need to bring anything else, right? My goodness. This is wild. I want to try and catch as many catfish today as possible. So we're also going to run to Willie and purchase some bait. It is worth it to get the bait. Okay, let's get this. I guess we do need some food. Oh, and the trout soup. Yes, we're going to eat trout soup today. That's happening. I'm just thinking, does it make sense to use deluxe bait today for the catfish? Is that a good investment, or do we save the deluxe bait for later? We are going to be getting regular bait. Do we go oh my god, am I crazy? Do we go ahead and purchase the iridium rod? It's so expensive though. But if you think about how much it could make for us, you know? Well, the only problem with the iridium rod is I don't have any tackle except for this addressed spinner. Oh, that could be good, though, if we get the iridium rod. I'm overthinking it. We could get the iridium rod for 7,800. How much? Let's round it up to like 8,000, right? So that would still leave us 3,000 gold today. I think, and then, well, if we get that plus the backpack upgrade, then it's going to be a bit trickier now that I'm thinking. So that would be like basically 10,000 gold spent today. But we'd be able to use the dress spinner. Get a bunch of catfish, sell the catfish overnight. We'll have enough money for all the copper and the iron that we need, right? Should we just go for it? We won't need the fiberglass rod anymore. I am tempted to use the deluxe bait today for the catfish. I'm tempted. I might do it. I just might do it. What else? I'll leave the fiberglass rod here then. We're gonna go purchase the big boy rod. All right, let's go. Wait, what is this? You love Stardew Valley because it makes it more complicated than it is? Oh, wait, you don't recommend doing it because you messed up? Wait, are you talking about Stardew or about real life farming? Oh, your real life stuff. On the past, you used to farm with your parents and harvest like fields and crops and raise chickens. Wait, did I already read that comment? I'm sorry. It's your time to start working on the sheet, Heavenly. Go for it. Yeah, maybe I could make my spreadsheet available for people. I feel like that could be fun. Oh wait, it's almost 9 a.m. Perfect. The perfect timing. Oh, if I had brought a horseradish, that would have been perfect. We could have given that to Caroline right now. All right, let's go ahead and purchase the backpack upgrade. Boom. I'll take that. That's good for food. We have to come down to Willie. Oh yeah, we didn't visit the wizard today. We'll do that another day. Don't worry. Wait. Oh, I was thinking, I was like, oh my god, it's Saturday. I was like, does Willie not work on Saturday? He doesn't work. Is it Sunday that he's not here, right? Oh, how clutch would it be if it was catfish bait that we could purchase? Okay, oh, it's 7,500 for the iridium rod. All right, there we go. Wait, let me go ahead and let's update the spreadsheet. I like doing this. All right. Hold on. Let's insert a row above. What did we get? We got the backpack upgrade. One of these, and oh, it was over here initially, so I'll have to delete that later. And below, we got the backpack upgrade, and then we also got the iridium rod. And that was what, 7,500. Like that. And what is it? Okay, I'll go ahead and we can just delete. We don't need this backpack upgrade anymore. So I'll go ahead and delete this row. Don't worry about the errors. That's just a feature. All right, that's just a feature of my spaghetti spreadsheet style. But yeah. So, I mean, even with this, we might have enough. Well, I guess we won't have enough if we do it this way, but don't worry. Hold on. Hold on. We're fixing everything, all right? So we did these two. Actually, we will insert another row above because we're going to get some more fishing income. We don't know yet what that is, but this will be then, shoot, spring 7. Spring 7, that actually we'll do all of this on spring 7. And then this will be spring 8. Yeah, and then we should be back on track somehow. We'll get some more. We'll probably get a lot more, but I'm just gonna put 4,000 here for now. There. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh shoot, I did forget. I want to buy a bunch of bait. And should we get the bobber? We should use the dress spinner, I think, over the bobber. Like we can put here this and like this. Deluxe bait is just too expensive, but we'll use it on a good day like this. We've got the trout soups for today. Should I buy more trout soup? I should. I should. We're going to need more. The reason I say I should is because it's kind of annoying if we have to come back to Willie to buy more trout soup. Just for the fishing buff, you know? So it's nicer if it rains, we can just go straight to the river, eat our trout soup, and fish for more catfish, you know, instead of having to go to Willie and wait. All right. What do we got? We got some bait, and we got. Is this overkill that I'm like documenting every little detail? But hey, look, for now, let's do it. I'm not going to do it for the whole run, obviously, but we got our bait. We bought 100 of it. And then we also bought more trout soup. We got 3 more. There we go. Like that. All right. So yeah, our account balance is quite low. It's not this low. We ended up making a bit more than this. Wait, actually, what is our account balance? It's like around 1,000 or so. There. Okay. Close enough. Hey, Dindari, yeah, glad you're back. I am enjoying my time playing this file. Thanks. Okay. Let's eat our trout soup. And we'll cast all the way out. It's catfish time. Catfish go till midnight. I think. I almost missed that perfect catch. Not that it really matters, it's just a shad, but hey. It's the difference between a gold and iridium shad, so it does make a difference. It also levels up our fishing level. We get a lot more... Oh, that was also close. We get a lot more fishing experience with these perfect catches. Dude, why was that not iridium? That was a perfect catch. Oh. Focus in. Focus up. Uh-oh. Don't even think about it. You're mine. Alright, one catfish down. And it's only a silver. It's only a silver. Am I possibly casting too far to the other side? Is this a maximum tile? Or do I have to move over to the left? I'm pretty sure this is fine. We're using up all of our good bait. Don't worry. Oh, I should have bought the lead bobber. That's what I forgot. We should have bought a lead bobber. Yes, locking in. Currently locking in. Okay. I'll take it. I'm afraid that if I cast too far, the tiles on the opposite side of the river will count as being close to the shore. But I don't know if that's actually the case. You know? I checked this like a year ago. You know, I looked up a lot of this stuff, like, people have mapped all the fishing locations. So you can see where each tile represents a certain distance from the shore. Oh, we got a diamond and coal. And we still have some bait. Dude, I might not even need to eat the chub for energy because we just keep getting river jellies. Here we go. Boom. Shakalaka. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Done. What was that? Another silver. Hey, what's up, Shirley? Welcome in. I'll read your comment here in a second after I catch this. Oh, it should have been it should have been perfect. Sorry about that. What is it? It will be easier to get gold quality near Leah's house. Why is it easier to get gold quality over there, Shirley? Am I not casting far enough out? Hold on. Wait, I gotta check. I know it was somewhere here on the wiki. Let me... you guys can't see this yet, but... What was it? Like fishing... Oh. Distance from shore. Maybe that was it? There was wait, it was like fishing, and isn't there like a fishing strategy page? Yes. Okay, wait, let me show you guys what I'm looking at here. Here we go. Fishing strategy. These are all the farm types. Yes. I'm right here. And so I'm trying to cast into this one tile. So yeah, it does make sense. If I cast too far, I miss it. I just need to cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this 5th tile. I could move over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, this is 6 tiles away. How does that... Because that's strange. Well, okay. We'll try to get it. I'll try to make memory of this. That's why we can't do a max cast. Because if we overshoot it, that's probably why we're getting less valuable whatever. You know, like a silver catfish. We need to land it perfectly here. Or I could move over here. You know, I could move. Though I'd have to move the chest. Whatever, let's just try. I'm a Stardew pro. I'm a pro. We can manage it. All right, we got it. All right, it needs to be right here. Too far. Just a little too far. That might actually still count. It's like, it looks to be almost like right on the barrier. There we go. That's it. That's where I need to be. Boom. Perfect. Oh, I used all my bait. Shoot. But yeah, the distance from shore, yeah. Hey, Natalie, what's up? Welcome. Glad you're here for the live stream. Hope your weekend's going well. All right. Wait, now... What? Why did it cast... Does the bait affect how far it casts? Dude, I swear. It should be casting farther. The bait must affect it. Okay, so we have to go like this then. There. See, now it's on the tile that it needs to be. We aren't very lucky with the... I don't know, the catfish today. We at least have to do better than last time. Dude, I'm still undercasting it. Oh, here we go. Oh, God. Oh, that's painful. Don't even... Look, guys. Maybe max cast is the perfect. I mean, that seems to be right in there. It's hard to tell because this corner is quite awkward. I want to be just under that max cast to be... Oh my god. Dude, what's going on with the catfish? Dude, why is my fishing bar... No, does the quality bait make everything easier? Dude, I swear, when I switched to regular bait, everything just got 10 times harder. My fishing bar is way smaller. The catching bar goes down way quicker. What the heck? Oh, it's the food buff. I'm a fool. I'm such a fool. Oh my god. What would I do without you guys in chat? Oh, my fishing tackle wore out. I wish I got that lead bobber. That would make catching the catfish so much easier. It would have been totally worth it. It's only 500 for the... But whatever. See, now I'm casting just maybe almost a little too far. So I gotta underdo it a little bit. There we go. There we go. Oh, and I accidentally messed it up. You see nothing, Dindary? Yeah, Tyler, I'm a Stardew Pro. Also, Tyler forgets food buff. But you know how I'm a pro? Because I start speculating that it's due to something totally different. Like, I just discovered something. I'm like, oh my god. It must be the bait. The quality bait affects the casting distance. And the size of the fishing bar. You know? No, it was obviously the food buff ran out. I just didn't notice. It happened to run out, like, at the same time as when I switched the bait. Happens to the best of us. Maybe not the best. But happens to most of us, alright, for sure. Yeah. To the average of us. Keep me grounded, Zio. Thank you. Keep me humble. Honestly, this challenge already does enough to keep me humble. You know, like, going through the first 4 attempts of this challenge in quick succession, thinking, oh, I think I can get to floor 40 without taking damage. Yeah, that's easy. Nope. Not easy. Yo, where are the catfish? I mean, I missed 1 catfish. Otherwise, I caught them all. Or did I miss 2? Maybe I missed 2 catfish. Yeah, maybe it was 2. All right, well, we gotta save 1 catfish for the community center. Oh, fire quartz. That's one of the community center items. That would require going to the mines, or talking to Demetrius. Take your pick. Honestly, I'd rather go to the mines. I'll take my chances with the monsters. I want to meet the people who play... I almost missed that perfect catch, by the way. That's funny. Just because I got lazy at the end. Like, I gave up. I want to meet the people who play Stardew and love Demetrius. I kind of get it, actually, because I love Pam. Oh my god, please. Don't do me like this, little catfish. Oh. Dude. Oh my god. Oh, you're done. You're done. And that's a Goldie. It's a Goldilocks. I'm so glad we got the backpack upgrade. It's just gonna make things so much easier now. Oh, running out of trout soup. And we get a catfish. I greedily went for that treasure chest, because that's just who I am. I'm a greedy grandpa. Alright. Granny was all about community. Grandpa's all about money. And a dinosaur egg. Hell yeah. Oh shoot, wait, no. Well, I'll have one more trout soup. Sometimes Demetrius is mean to Robin, yeah. That's true. He has quite a few cutscenes where he's just kind of rude to her, you know? Like, if it was just one cutscene where, like, he just doesn't understand something, you know, and they have some conflict. But it's kind of like who he is, like, that he's always kind of rude. So I think some of the times it's not so bad, like, I think, like, it's kind of clear he's certainly not intending to be rude, which that counts for something. But it is weird that they are, like, that they're married. Maybe that's the most normal thing, though. I'd say it's, oh, it doesn't make sense that they're married. Maybe that's the most realistic thing of marriage that is so unhealthy. A lot of people can relate, you know? Well, we are getting our catfish. Though not as many as I would like. We've got 7 so far, and we caught 7 on day 3 with, like, fishing level 3. So, and the basic rod, you know. So we should be doing way better. I've been using up all our bait. 69, nice. Yeah, you do think Demetrius is, like, a bit neurodivergent, yeah. And just fails to understand social cues and interactions. Yeah, I think that's, like, he comes across like he just doesn't understand the social situation. Like, he's not intentionally being mean or, like, putting someone down to make himself feel better kind of thing, you know? So that's why I'm like, I can sort of see Demetrius isn't, like, such a horrible person. I don't know if he was intentionally written as neurodivergent, but I think a lot of people see a, what is it, like a correlation there, or like a similarity to certain, I don't know, social interactions and whatnot. Obviously, not all neurodivergent people are like this. But yeah. Like, you can be neurodivergent and also very socially adept. not wanting to oversimplify things. But yeah, Demetrius, it wouldn't be so bad if, like, I don't know, I can't remember his cutscenes that well now I think about it. He's kind of fun to laugh at, though, because oh, hold your horses, because he, like, you know, he just has the things to say that are like, oh my god, shut up. Like, the whole tomato is a fruit or vegetable argument, you know, like, oh my god, bro. Read the room. Relax. Yeah. I think it's also because it's like, I think in some of the cutscenes that, oh, what the heck? This is the craziest little cat, a little Jukes, a little Allen Iverson breaking my ankles catfish over here. I'm totally dating myself with that reference, by the way. I'm an old man. And do you guys know who Allen Iverson was or is? I assume he's still alive, right? But he was a famous basketball player for the 76ers. He would play point guard and would break people's ankles with his his moves. All of you little Gen Z babies have no idea what it was like. All right, how much longer am I going to fish? Because we are now past the point where we won't catch any more catfish. Right. We did level up fishing. We could fish for a little bit longer. What do we got? 10. But I want to be careful. I only want to do a few more casts. So I don't want to actually use my good energy food. I'm just going to get this. That'll give me at least 2 more casts. Because we do need to run home. We leveled up fishing, so... Oh, I just get a green algae. I eat a green algae and get a green algae. How about that? Leah going home late at night. Buzzed. Everyone in this town secretly an alcoholic. There's got to be a fan theory, right? Oh, wait. I think that's enough. That's enough. I don't want to overdo it. All right. What to bring home? I mean, I could bring home, like, everything if I wanted, right? Like, why would I leave anything here? That's the question, right? Well, the only reason would be if I don't want to make another chest yet at home. I won't have room for all of this, probably. But whatever, we need to make more chests at home. And I do want to leave that chest there in case I come fishing again. It's nice to have a chest for stuff. The tomatoes are fruit cutscene feels a little argumentative. And then he criticized her beautiful hardwood bed that she obviously put a lot of work into. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and we'll sell the catfish, the bream. I'm trying to remember what to sell, what to keep. Oh, we do need to keep a shad. Or do we already have a shad? I think I do. Actually, well, you know what? Let's look at our chest. Let's just look. We've got time. No, we don't have a shad. Okay, so wait. Let's go ahead. We got our we add our catfish. Let's add our bream. We haven't had that yet. We do need a smallmouth, right? Pretty sure. And the shad. Oh, yeah, we got to get the eel at some point, too. And we already have our chub over here. But, yeah. Did I sell this diamond? I'll sell 1 fire quartz. Oh, no, we need to give the fire quartz to the museum. Right? We don't need to sell it for the collections. Yeah, same with the diamond. So we can just donate the diamond. Unless I need the money. But I feel like we're going to make so much money from all this that it'll be fine. Yeah, this is the problem. We don't have the space for everything. It's crazy. Yeah, I got to make another chest. All right, whatever. Yeah, maybe we could go by Robin and purchase some more wood. Because it's clearly more profitable for us just to go fishing and then buy the wood than to chop the trees down. Although, actually, there is a good argument for chopping at least the oak trees down. Because I want to make an oak tree grove eventually, right? I want to have lots of oak trees. So we might as well set that up now. Unless I leave enough oak trees on the farm. But that's kind of annoying if I'm trying to grow all the crops. Might be better to just put them in a little grid. Whatever. Alright. Sell all of that. Double check. Yeah. Tomorrow... Well, yeah, actually, tomorrow I need to go... We need the wood and the stone, and also we need to bring at least one of each of these. Leave one coal behind. Then, you know, I might just have to chop. This is ridiculous, you know. I'm just going to chop some more trees down tomorrow. And we're going to make another chest. Because it's just out of control with the amount of stuff. Alright. What's our... I should probably be checking our weather report. It's raining all day tomorrow. Oh my god. It's a disaster. That's such good news, but also such terrible news. Because it just... I can't help it. I want to fish for catfish. When it rains, it pours. And it pours the galleons in. The guineas. Alright, we got level 8 fishing. We got a deluxe worm bin. Dress spinner, barbed hook. I mean, in one day, 83.50. I guess some of the stuff maybe we already had. I can't remember. No, I think actually this was stuff all we caught today, right? Wow. 83.50 in one day of fishing. Wait, hold on, sorry. I'm not properly oriented. Something like this. So yeah, we have plenty of money. You know, I do... Okay. Another reason why it makes sense for us to be updating the spreadsheet like this as a record, because if we need to restart the challenge, I'll be very glad I kept detailed notes, right? I'll be glad that I won't have to be like, oh, what did we do in the last challenge or the last attempt? I had the spreadsheet, but I know we deviated from it, but I don't remember what. We will know. so that next time we can do it even more quickly. All right. I do want to get some parsnip seeds though, right? How much is it? It's just by 20. I should get a few extra, all right. All right. Oh, whoops. There we go. So yeah. I guess if we could push all of this to spring 8, and then we pick up the watering can, the steel watering can on the 14th. We could do that. We don't have to put the strawberries down on the 13th. That's what I'm trying to say. We can put the strawberries down on the 14th or the 15th. So if it's raining, we can push back all of these things of like completing the community center thing, doing this other stuff. And we have the trout soup just ready. It's sitting in the chest. We can just run down to the river and start fishing immediately. The only thing is I wish I had gotten the lead bobber and even more bait. We might have to run by Willie, but actually it's a Sunday, so Willie won't be there, right? But what if it's raining on a Sunday? Is he still not there? Zio, you're as old as me, and you don't know who that was, Allen Iverson? Well, I mean, I guess if you don't know American basketball, then that's also, yeah. But I don't know, maybe you do know basketball, but you just don't remember Allen Iverson. He was also controversial because he was like, he wasn't a very nice guy, and he got into a lot of trouble, or he kind of had a reputation for causing trouble. But yeah. And yes, I got the dino egg. Although Dindari, with the dino egg, should I donate it or hatch it? I should hatch it, right? When we get a coop, we should totally hatch the dino egg before we donate it. Tyler's suffering and success, exactly. Yeah, maybe I didn't react appropriately to how awesome that dino egg is. And yeah, getting the dino egg, which you can only get from fighting the Pepperexes, right? Or from fishing. And then also getting the fire quartz from fishing as well. That was pretty clutch. Now we just need a regular quartz and maybe a couple other things. Yeah, surely. That's a good point. If fishing for money, then the bait maker is a must. That's a very good point. We're making all this money. Should we go... Oh, wait, I messed up here. This needs to flow down. Oh, it does flow down. Oh, because of the spring seeds. Okay. Well, I don't think we quite have the funds. Wait, let's look at this. Yeah, we don't quite have the funds for the bait maker recipe. Oh, we actually probably do if I run to the mountain and grab the fish that are sitting in that chest. Run down to Willie. Oh wait, sorry. I'm confused. You said bait maker and I thought smoker. The smoker is a must as well. We can make so much more by smoking our fish. There's so many decisions to be made. Do I chop the trees down? Do I go to Robin? Do I purchase the wood? You know, what do I plant the acorns, right? But yes, the bait maker is a must. So, and that requires us to go to Clint to get the copper. To get the copper, to make the furnace, to make um to then make the iron bars. So yeah, my idea here is that since we got all this fishing income, what if we just do all of this on the 8th? Right? Spring 8, put this to spring 9, and then this would have to be what, spring 11, to then get the iron. Copper goes in at 9. Iron, the steel watering can goes in at 11. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. This would actually be spring 10. Then this would be... Hold on. Spring 11. And then we get the strawberry seeds. And we would pick up the steel watering can not on the 13th, but on the 14th. And we can do all the... start all the crops on the 14th. Something like that. But yeah, the bait maker would be pretty good. Oh, I'm tempted. Don't tempt me, Frodo. Oh, Shirley says, I think Willy works if it rains. Ah, so we could run by Willy then, maybe. You don't know basketball, Zio? No worries. I haven't been... I stopped following American basketball. I stopped following a lot of sports. I just found that, like, sports just wasn't that fulfilling for me. I also felt like the what is it? The emotional turmoil of losing always offset whatever joy I got from winning. And I just realized, I was like, yeah, this isn't really for me, especially if I'm just watching the games by myself. You know, like if it was more of a social thing, then it would make more sense to keep, I don't know, following it. But especially since moving to Finland, I don't really have a reason to try and trying to watch these games that in the US they're happening at, like, you know, at my time in Finland it would be like 4 a.m. But yes, hatch the dinosaur egg, and then I can donate one after the dino starts producing it. Yeah. Oh, and surely, wait, Willie doesn't work on Saturdays unless it rains. So, oh, we were lucky. And yeah, surely the smoker is hard to make. That's a good point. Here, wait. Let's come. Oh my gosh, huge page here. I want to pull up the fish smoker, not the fish smoker. Oh my god, yeah, we can't make this. How the hell are we gonna get a cave jelly? That's literally impossible. You can't get a cave jelly from any... Unless I get it from a lava eel fish pond. Or a pet turtle with max friendship. Oh. So yeah, we can't do the fish smoker. But yeah, let's look at the bait maker really quick. Yeah. The bait maker. Oh, but we'd have to get the sea urchin, which would require more of the wood. And wait, let me see the sea urchin. Location on the beach. Any season. Do we go to Robin and purchase a lot more wood? What do you guys think? Stacy, you were just lurking doing other things. But you know who Allen Iverson is. Thank you, Stacy. He did have a shoe, like Air Jordans, but Iverson's. I think I had the Iverson shoe. I never had Air Jordans, but I think I know I had. Maybe wasn't there a guy Penny Hardaway? I think I had his shoes. Maybe the Iversons as well, or maybe I just knew other kids that had them or whatever. I don't know. It was like it was such a thing in the 90s to have shoes that were like from your favorite basketball player. Isn't Allen Iverson a Post Malone song? Oh, I didn't know. I don't really follow Post Malone music, but that'd be pretty funny. You remember I didn't care too much about ice hockey even after Finland won? Well, if Finland could stop winning when I happen to have an international flight at 5 a.m. the next day, I would really appreciate that. Because I remember going to bed early thinking, oh, I'm gonna wake up to go catch my flight. And then at like midnight, the whole country erupts with noise. All the pent up quietness that Finnish people have, it all comes crumbling down when they win the hockey world championship, and they all run out into the street. Literally in the street, there's a saying in Finnish, torille, which means to the market square. And that's what Finnish people do. It doesn't matter what time of day or night it is. When Finland wins on the big stage, in especially ice hockey, that's like the biggest sport here in Finland, everyone goes out. Not everyone, but all of the Finnish people who want to scream and shout in the middle of the night, they go out and they do it. And they get in their cars, they drive around the city honking nonstop. It's insane. And here I am trying to like get my rest, and I'm like I'm an anxious traveler. I think everyone gets some like nerves, traveling. Not because I'm afraid of anything like, I don't know, bad happening to me, but just like, oh what if I miss my flight? Or like, that's how I get really anxious about that stuff. So yeah, that's why I don't like ice hockey. Or I mean, I guess I didn't grow up as a fan of ice hockey. We just didn't really have much of that in Texas. But yeah. One of your best friends in high school had a huge crush on Allen Iverson? What? Why? Wait, why? I mean, no shade to Allen Iverson, but that's such a random dude that your friend would have a crush on. I feel like all the girls in middle school I remember had a crush on like Orlando Bloom as Legolas, which annoyed the crap out of me because I loved the Lord of the Rings movies, and I felt like all the girls liked it for a dumb reason. I'm like, this is a movie about friendship, okay? And all the girls are like, oh my gosh, Orlando Bloom. And they would have pictures of him on their binders. And I was like, oh my God, they ruined it. At least he went on and did like Pirates of the Caribbean, and they could then fawn over him with those pictures. Which, I mean, I like Pirates of the Caribbean. But leave my Lord of the Rings out of it, all right? Oh. She was a little weird. Tyler gatekeeping what to like about Lord of the Rings. I'm the Demetrius of Lord of the Rings, all right? Demetrius gatekeeps what a strawberry is as a fruit or a vegetable. I'm gatekeeping. I mean, I will gatekeep this, all right? I mean, I guess in the reality, I don't really care, but it is fun to, I don't know, take a stand on like, this is the hill I'm gonna die on. But like, come on, they're so like, the movie's so awesome for so many reasons, and all the girls are fawning over Orlando Bloom when Aragorn is clearly the right choice. Like, at the very least, if you're gonna fawn, then don't obviously. Yeah, it's look, okay, I digress. I'm distracted. What was I gonna do? I don't even know what I was talking. What? We have decisions to make. Hold on. Okay, wait. I need to go drink some water because I'm like super dehydrated, but I'll be back in a second. Guys, it's also 9 o'clock. I should probably stop playing. I am tempted just to end the stream here and we can pick it back up. What was that noise? Oh, wait. Hold on. I messed something up. I don't think you guys could hear that, but I had the Dark Knight started playing in the background because I was watching it on my computer. Hold on. Hold on. And whenever I take my headphones off, there's a little button, and if I accidentally press this play button, it will start playing whatever happened to be playing on my computer on VLC player. And yeah, so I was like, wait, what? Why is there this dramatic music? I'm like, wait, what the? I was like, this is not part of Stardew. It was the heist scene at the beginning of The Dark Knight. Another great movie, by the way. Oh, okay. You agree, though. Aragorn is goated. Thank you. Sam is the real deal, though. I also agree. Dindari, absolutely. 100%. Stacy, you like Orlando Bloom, but the long blonde hair was not a good look for him. Agree, Aragorn was way hotter. So I hope you feel validated. Now, Orlando Bloom in Pirates of the Caribbean, you can get behind. Jay, Arwen for you. Oh, yeah, I mean, Arwen. I think actually it's funny. Arwen when I was younger, but now I'm an Eowyn stan, all right? I don't know if stan is the right word to use here, but like now rewatching it, I think Eowyn is my favorite. But yeah. But it just annoyed me, all right, that the girls were all obsessing all collectively. Like, I don't know, we never did that as guys. I mean, of course, as guys, we would see movies and be like, you know, that and have a crush on a celebrity. But it wasn't like a thing that we pasted their face all over our locker and our binders. Like it was embarrassing if you did that. But it was different being a girl. At least back in the school I went to. I don't know. I don't want to speak for all boys and girls everywhere, but in the culture I grew up in Texas in the 90s and early 2000s, it was a thing for girls to gaggle over the whatever the celebrity boy crush they had. And yeah. And just for the record, I don't actually, I don't know. I'm not actually that upset about it. But it's fun to pretend I am. But yeah. You're a straight woman, but Liv Tyler is beautiful. True, Stacy. Yes. Yeah. And Jay, you think Thranduil over Legolas. Although Thranduil didn't come in till later, like in the Hobbit movies, right? So yeah, that was by that point we were already much older, you know. No, that's true. Surely Megan Fox exists for boys in the Transformers in her like short shorts fixing the, was it when she like lifted up the hood of the car and she's like fixing the engine or whatever? Oh my god. Where has this stream got, what's even happening? Okay, executive decision, because my last brain cell is just hanging on by a thread. I rehydrated it, so maybe some cellular division will occur. But until then, I think our decision is going to be Spring 8. Wait. So we had Spring 6, that was Saturday. Spring 7, let's just go fishing. Let's spend all of day today. If it's raining, let's catch the catfish. I don't see any reason why we would have to do any of this right now. Like, we just updated the spreadsheet to show that it's still possible. As long as we get the strawberries in by spring 15, that's all we need to do. It's better to focus on this. I think the only question I have still is, if we have this much money, should we start making the copper and the iron to make the bait maker, you know? The bait maker. Is it worth it? Or let me work it. Should we go visit Clint? Does it make sense to visit Clint to get what we need? Though also the problem is our copper is currently at the mountain. Because I wasn't planning on having 2 back-to-back rain days. All the copper's at the mountain. If we wouldn't be, so this is the other problem. We wouldn't be able to use the bait maker today because it would take the whole day to smelt the iron bars. So unless it's raining again tomorrow. Actually, let's check. No, it won't be raining tomorrow. So we'll do all of that tomorrow. All right. All right. Pet that dog because he good. He pats. We get a visit from Demetrius. Oh, the cliff. Oh no. Ah, man. I remember thinking about this and not knowing what to decide because mushrooms I think might be more useful because we can't go to we can't go to the secret woods because there's slimes there. And we can't go to the mines, obviously, because there's monsters in the mines. So we have no way of getting mushrooms unless, do we get mushrooms on the ocean? Hold on. Where is it? Farm maps. Let me look at this. The beach farm encourages fishing and foraging. Because I know the beach farm has a little space down here where we have hardwood that will spawn. Forest and beach forageables may spawn. Sprinklers don't work in the sandy soil, yes. It says nothing here about mushrooms. Or did I miss it? Because the forest farm does have mushrooms, right? Oh, wait a second. Okay. Yeah, okay. I was confused because the forest farm has renewable large stumps. And I was thinking maybe we had that as well, but maybe that's not the case. Maybe these stumps aren't renewable. But wait, forest forageables. What is that? What is a forest forageable? Is that Cindersap forest? Or is that the Secret Woods forest? It can't be Secret Woods. Yeah, because here on the forest farm, you actually get like the morel, right? And you can get the chanterelle, common mushroom, purple mushroom, and red mushroom. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, no, we don't get those. Yeah, too many choices. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the forest farm has the mushrooms, but the beach farm does not. So I think we should go mushrooms. The only advantage to the bats is that the fruit would help us a little bit with the community center, but we can get all the fruit trees. We can just purchase the fruit trees from Pierre, right? So I think here mushrooms is going to be better. I think. So let's go. And we did bats with Granny, so maybe it's better we'll just do mushrooms. And it's been a while since I've done mushrooms. I always go for bats because it's the bats are better for the community center. All right. 500G enclosed. Thank you. Some money Grandpa left for us. Appreciate it. Okay. Definitely we'll take the iridium rod. What else? I'll take the river jelly. I don't know. I just want to put stuff back. I don't have space. We got our trout suit. Well, we do have the chest. Oh, no, I don't want to. We do have the chest at the river, so that should be okay. Was there anything else I need to bring? No, I think we just go fish. Time to go fishing. I should chop that up. Oh, there's our dandelion. Our dandelion. That would be if, like, Tolkien had made it. That would be a good name of a king of the Numenorians. Tar Dandelion. Come on. Let me hit that. There we go. Call me Tar Dandelion. Oh, I'm casting. Okay, not too far. Oh. Free dehydrator is good. Wait, where do you get the free dehydrator? What farm gives you the dehydrator? Oh no, the bat or the mushroom cave gives you the dehydrator. I forgot. Yeah, foraging level 4, you get the mushroom log. So that's one way to get the... Yeah, you're right. I did think about that last time when I was planning things out off stream. Oh wait, I almost missed it because I was... Oh no. Just locked in. Yes, I need that coal. I need that coal. Tyler forgot he was ending the stream. I only said I was thinking about it. I said I probably should end the stream. I never said, oh my god, guys, this is the end. Prepare yourselves. Because apparently when I end the stream, it's very dramatic. Alright. The end times. I grew up a biblical evangelical kid, all right? I literally read books about the end times. What was the end times book that we had? What was it called? Left Behind. I read the Left Behind books, but not the adult Left Behind books. The kids books. Although I didn't read all of them. My little sister was like, she really got into them. I think they published like 30 or more. I mean, it's a fantastic like science fiction story, right? Except instead of science fiction, it's like religion fiction or whatever, right? It's like, what if you woke up and a bunch of your family and friends just disappeared, right? They got raptured. They got taken up to heaven. And then the Antichrist takes over, right? Another fire quartz, hell yeah. Yeah, I did decide to play one more day, yes. Because I'm crazy like that. Oh, this catfish is crazy like that. But I can dance with that. I can tango with that catfish. By the way, for some reason tango got really popular in Finland years. Oh my god, dude, that was the okay. I cannot tango with that catfish. I don't even feel bad about it. That catfish was just out of my league. But I was trying to make a point here about in Finland, tango got really popular. Dude, I'm catching all the catfish. I'm just trying to talk and tell a story, but this game is like making me focus up. I'll take it though. Do I run to Willy? Does Willy work on a Sunday? Oh no. Oh no. At least the catfish stayed down at the bottom. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotcha. Dude, I have to like blink my eyes. Can't keep up with this. But tango in Finland got really big, but I feel like it's an old person thing. I don't know any young people that, like, young Finnish people that are really into tango. Are there Finnish people in chat that can clarify this for me? Like, why? What's the deal with tango? If you're a millennial, do you tango? Was that like a thing? Oh, hell yes. Dress spinner. Just what I need. Just what the doctor ordered. All right, we're almost out of our first trout soup. There's even a tango market. Usually your dad goes there. Yes, it's like an old person thing. I mean, not to say your dad is an old person or an old man. I mean, I literally role play as one. But it's a generational thing, right? Oh my god, this catfish is upset at me for like dissing on old people. I'm not dissing on old people. It's just not something it's something I encounter because I learn a lot about Finland and I practice Finnish. And sometimes I encounter materials, like for example, I found this, easy Finnish book from like 2004. And it was like, here are the most Finnish things. And of course, there are some things that haven't changed. Oh wait, shoot, I'm not paying attention. Wait, gotta eat my trout soup. Like the sauna, right? But it has a whole section on tango. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is a thing, right? But I live in Finland. I never see people tango, except occasionally in front of the design museum in Helsinki. There's like, in the summer, they have like they set up like a dance. I don't know if they're going to have it this year because they set up a terrace out there. But anyways, they, at least last year or the previous year, had a dance floor. Oh my gosh, dude, what? You like that top? You like it when I bounce off the roof? Dude, I'm getting this catfish. Get out of here. You thought you would have me. Question is, do I go to Willy to purchase more bait? But is Willy actually working? Is Willy actually working? Oh god, that was a terrible cast. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, give me that. Oh, I got it. Oh my god. Now I just gotta clutch it up. Dude, oh hell no. I hate it when the fish do that, when they go like, they just juke you. Okay, I got him. I got him. Oh, and a ruby. That, actually, I should save that. We get a crystallarium. I'm gonna need that. I just need jade now. It's about the lava tansi thing. Oh yeah, wait. Lava. Why do I feel like a lava is like a bin, like a where you put trash? Or am I thinking of a different word that you're like, oh, that's not lava, that's lava. That's how Finnish people are. You try to say something in Finnish and they're like, oh no. Oh, well, of course I didn't understand you. You didn't pronounce the vowel sound long enough or short enough, or you said it with 2 P's instead of 1 P. Oh god, that was a miscast, and I was trying to pull the. I immediately caught a fish on it. I didn't mean to. Okay, I don't know how to explain what just happened. Fine though. There are some younger tango singers. Erica Vickman was the tango queen in 2016. I'm half correct. Roska lava. But lava is also a stage. Oh yeah. That's why they have Espa lava. Or Espan lava, right? On Esplanade. There's a stage there. In front of that... What's that restaurant? That very touristy restaurant. Carouseli? Is that it? It's like all glass. But Espan lava is really nice, actually. In the summer, there's like always live music, you know? I really like that. Yes, I'm still streaming Heavenly. But only one more day. I just couldn't help myself. It was raining again. 2 rain days in a row. And I'm just going crazy with the catfish. Wait. Okay, here, I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna check. We're gonna check together. Willy. Good old Willy. It's not spring 9 or any of those days. On a rain day. He works at 9. 5 p.m. he goes to the fish shop. Or he leaves the fish shop, goes to the saloon. Okay. I got the information I need. Oh, actually, eel bait could be useful. I mean, we don't need that many eels. And I could fish for eels today. We do need eels for the community center. But the catfish are just so much more valuable. I do want to get the trap bobber. Oh, I misspeak a lot because in my mind this is the lead bobber. But the lead bobber is a totally different thing. Adds weight to your fishing bar. Whereas this is causes fish to escape slower when you aren't reeling them in. I like the trap bobber. I'm just going to get the one. I don't want to overdo it because I don't know. I don't want to go too crazy. But we're going through so much bait. It really doesn't cost that much, right? 100 bait is 500 gold. And I might as well get 3 more trout soups. And you know what? I'm too tired to put this in the spreadsheet right now, so we'll just have to remember this, all right? But I'm going to keep the dress spinner on. I mean, I guess I could sell the fish to him now. Whatever, I don't know. It's all too complicated. Wait. But yeah, lava can mean platform. But yeah, Heavenly, thanks for sharing in the Discord. I'll take a look later. The most common stage dances in Finland are foxtrot, tango, waltz, and humppa. What? Humppa? What? That better not be what I think that is. Alright, because that is not the kind of dancing I want to see in public. What farm would I choose if I did another? Another attempt? I'd probably keep the beach farm. I only switched from the wilderness farm because I just thought, well, wilderness is too hardcore. Like, there's no need for that. It's already hardcore enough just to get perfection on any farm type. But yeah, you want to make the strats, but you need my opinion, Heavenly? What do you need my opinion on? You can ask. I'll do my best to answer. Humppa is a type of music from Finland related to jazz and fast foxtrot. Okay. You curious what Tyler thinks humppa is? I mean, come on, guys. Let's use our brain. I should have timed it. I should have gone to Willy when my trout soup ran out. That would have been the smart thing to do, but look. I'm not that smart. It's important that I do things incorrectly, so next attempt, we can just be even more perfect. 0 mistakes. I did. But yeah, this has to be my last day. It's already 9:30. Oh my gosh. It's late so quickly. And I'm so tired. I ran 32 kilometers today. It was nuts. It was way too hot for it as well. That's why I had to take a water break in the middle of this. I probably need to eat something too before bed. Oh, I have a piece of cake. Yes. I have German chocolate cake. Oh my god. German chocolate was my favorite cake growing up. Oh my, I'm so stupid. Hold on. It's not actually German. But I found out it was the chocolate type comes from a guy whose last name was German. Not a German name, but like his name was literally Mr. German. And then people bought his chocolate, and it was German's chocolate. And then someone made a cake with it, and they called it German's chocolate cake. And then it just became German chocolate cake. And the crazy thing about this cake is that the chocolate is the least memorable part about it. Like, it's chocolate, it's fine. There's whether it's a lighter chocolate than like your more typical dark chocolate cake. Well, not technically dark chocolate, but you know, a chocolate that looks darker. The most memorable thing, what I like about German chocolate cake is the icing. It's a very specific, like, coconut icing. And as a kid, I always loved this so much. It was like my birthday cake, as far back as I can remember. And so when I came back from the US, my mom made me pack. I shouldn't say she made me do it, but it was my mom's idea for me to bring back a box of the cake mix, the German chocolate cake mix. And so for midsummer, I made the cake along with the icing. It's like a coconut pecan icing. Although I made it with walnuts here because I just don't feel like you get good pecans here in Finland. Every time I've gotten pecans here, they're like really bitter. They're not that good. Maybe sometimes you get decent ones, but I don't know. So yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have some German chocolate cake after this. I need it. I deserve it. I've earned it. Honestly, I earned it playing all this Stardew. Oh, come on. Oh my god, perfect. Thank you. And some gold ore, hell yeah. You rarely hear Hoompa mentioned nowadays. Nukuan. Doesn't that mean nowadays? Nukuan. Guys, I've been practicing Finnish a lot. Literally, for my entire 32-kilometer run, I listened to the Finnish news. The Selko Uutiset, just on repeat. And now, in my head, I just hear fake Finnish. Like, I'm not good enough at Finnish to be able to, like, say things in Finnish in my head. But just Finnish words or Finnish sounds appear in my head. And I'll just be like... Telkaavat televat elimässä. Kuinka... Korjaamo. 15 veden toistamista. Talitoille. Talitoille. That's a good Finnish sounding word. Kokemassa. There's another one. You know, like I can't think of the words in Finnish quick enough to be able to say them or like to express my own ideas. But it's been really good actually just listening to the news nonstop. And it's good because I repeat the same news segments over and over. And I catch things. Did I use my trap bobber? I really don't need to use it for the catfish. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for the legend. I think that's the right choice. Anyways, all you Finnish people are probably laughing your butts off listening to me say all those weird Finnish sounds. Poikoille. Poja. Mustakissa. I mean, I am saying certain Finnish words. Like, some of these words actually, like, mean something. And I do know what some of these words mean, obviously, but, like, they're just random words that come to my mind. I'm like... But then I'm also making up stuff that I know probably doesn't mean anything. Especially the endings. Oh my god, I deserve that. I should have focused up on that, but I didn't. Alipakoilalen. Tukaseen. Keksi. Keksi kiskatta puttaalle. I'm losing my mind. I'm so sorry if you're watching this and you're not Finnish. But let me just, in my defense, trying to learn the Finnish language is the equivalent of losing your mind. I learned French and it was so much easier than this, all right? And I know there's like, oh, good reasons for why it's that way. Like French is so closely related to English, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear it. Finnish is destroying me. It's so complicated because you've never tried this challenge. Heavenly. That's true. Yeah, see, that's a tricky thing about this challenge. And I'm overcomplicating it because I want to have a good year one. Like, I could arguably just not worry about year one. Like, and I could still snowball, but I wouldn't have to worry about, I don't know, buying everything at year one prices. It might take longer in terms of years played in the game, but also it would be simpler because I wouldn't have to, you know, once you get to Starfruit in kegs, it doesn't matter what the prices are in the shops, you know? Like, you're making millions. But yeah. Runners are insane. We're a different breed, I suppose. We're a bit crazy. I don't know. So I'm not that crazy, though. Some people, there are people who run because they're running from something. Or, like, they're coping with, I don't know, some things. But I've always run just for the joy of running, like, genuinely. Which is also why I'm not an elite runner. My goal is just to break the 3-hour barrier on the marathon. I mean, which is tough. Like, that's not a small task. But it's by no means what, like, these, you know, if you're, like, a serious runner. I've met some people who are, like, semi-professional runners. They're nuts. There are some, I'm sure some professional runners are actually really nice, you know. I don't want to lump everybody in a category, but some runners are actually, oh my god. You have a strawberry licorice popsicle? That sounds so Finnish. Oh, hold on. No, 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 no! That was a mean catfish, and I'm upset about that. It's also my fault because I have a trout soup and I haven't. My trout soup. Why haven't you guys told me? Why haven't you been telling me? Wait, I shouldn't have eaten that because it's so late. Oh, whatever. You appreciate me trying, Zeobolt? Thank you. I'm doing good speaking it. My pronunciation is decent. I mean, I've heard some people speak Finnish, and it's almost like they aren't even trying to pronounce the words, you know? They're just like, Mina Olin Tyler, Olin Amerikalainen, Ketos. But yes, thank you for for appreciating it. And I'm learning a lot, actually, now that I'm doing more intensive studying on my runs. And outside of my runs as well, I'm practicing more. Because I'm gearing up for the national language exam. I really want to do well on it. All right, come on. How late am I gonna go? Of course, I had to down this trout soup. I'm so dumb. I didn't. I was only supposed to eat 3 trout soups. So when I thought I made a mistake, I didn't actually make a mistake. It's just that I started fishing earlier in the day, and the mistake was that I visited Willie when the trout soup was active. I should have waited till the second trout soup wore off, then I go to Willie, then I run back, and then I activate the 3rd trout soup. Whatever. I don't even need to be fishing right now because it's like, okay, that's good. So yeah, let's go ahead and I think I should take almost everything. I'm leaving the sonar bobber. It's like a pain. I might even leave this trap bobber here as well. But I could take that. Should I take the food home? I might just leave that too. Why not? But yes. You love it, Jay? This is how Finnish sounds when you don't understand it. Exactly, yes. This is what it's like when I listen to the Finnish news, or like I've been watching some of the FIFA World Cup highlights with the Finnish commentary. And I'm like, what? Why? What is this? How is it I've studied this language for so long, and yet it is still so abstruse? I'm not insane. And cue the weird Finnish noises. Tyler remembering his ex again. No. That's a different type of crazy. All right. I want my that was a different there were totally different reasons for her being crazy. But yes. My pronunciation is good. Thank you, Jay. Just remember, Elvish is based on Finnish. Maybe that will motivate you. You are learning Elvish. I don't know what Tolkien was smoking when he decided to, create Quenya with Elvish or Finnish inspiration. But oh my God, do they speak Quenya anywhere in Lord of the Rings? Yes. Actually, Frodo speaks it. He says, Ellen silla lumen omentielvo. He also misspeaks in one version of The Lord of the Rings, at least. I think he says omentielmo. And Tolkien later corrected this and came up with a reason that, like, well, either Frodo actually misspoke when he said it to the elves, and it's a greeting in Elvish that literally translates to, like, a star shines upon the hour of our meeting. But it's just like saying, hi, hello, how are you? And the elves are very impressed. They're like, whoa, here's a hobbit who speaks the high elven tongue. Speak no secrets among us. He might understand. And if Frodo had misspoken, then the elves were just too polite to tell him. Or maybe he did say it correctly, but then when they wrote down the story, someone who wasn't as familiar with Quenya made the mistake. It could be a scribal error. The real reason was that it was a transcription error. When Tolkien wrote the text and it was typed up, someone mistyped it. Either, I don't know, at some point in his drafts or in the editing process, the mistake was introduced into the text. But yeah, I think did Tolkien write about? How do I know this? Was it Tolkien wrote about it? I think in a letter. In one of his letters, he explains how this happened. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna leave all this junk. Time to go. Oh, I could talk to Leah. If you hear any banging from inside my head, it's probably just me working on one of my sculptures. The Concerned Ape appreciates a good innuendo, you know? Man does not shy away. Tolkien knew finish was something else. Actually, yeah. He, okay, I can sell pretty much all of this, I think, yeah. Yeah, I can just sell it. There's no reason for me to keep it. Like, and we're not getting the fish smoker. I would only keep it if I get the bait maker, right? In which case, maybe I should keep a few. Let's go ahead and sell these. I have to put them in one by one. Hold on. I'll keep a few for bait making. Here we go. It's not even late. Look at that. Oh, wait, did I level up? Wait, I have the boost on. Oh, I did level up to level 9. Because we have +1 for level 10. Actually, I do want to grab this. I want to get this. There we go. Optimizations. All right. Do I have time? Barely. I don't have time. Yeah, I wish I could make another chest, but we just don't have the stuff. All right, let's leave these catfish. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna take all this forage out to remind myself to go donate it or whatever. And actually, we can also go ahead and maybe take out this stuff. And put all that away, right? I think maybe I should bring this, yeah. Bring the coal, but leave one coal for the scarecrow. Because we're going to go, yeah, tomorrow is when we're going to go and do all of this. In which case, I probably should bring the rod back. The rod and the river jelly. Alright. We're overthinking it. It's just time to go to bed. Pet that dog. Good dog. What was our fortune? I don't know if it was very good. No, it was just neutral. Alright. That was a long day. Oh, we got level 2 foraging. Oh yeah, we can make the kiln. For some reason, I thought we already had level 2 foraging, so I'm actually glad that we got it now. Otherwise, we would be in trouble if we went to Robin, purchase the wood, thinking we can make the kiln, and it's just not in our... It's not in our crafting recipes yet. That would throw a wrench in our plans, but we got it. Level 9 fishing. We got seafoam pudding. Another 8,475. Very nice. All right, we're going to end the stream here. Oh my goodness. There we go. We did it. Let's just see what our fortune is. Perturbed. Oh. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for joining the stream. This was a fun one. We're making progress. And yeah, I know sometimes it can be a little tedious if I'm like pulling up the spreadsheet and But I really like making a plan and trying to follow it, and then adapting the plan on the fly is part of the fun for me. It's part of the fun of playing Stardew, for me at least. So that's what I'm doing. And we'll be back at it, not tomorrow. Today's Sunday, tomorrow's Monday. But maybe on Wednesday. On Tuesday, I do my Finnish language live stream, so you could come for that if you want. You want to practice Finnish with me. But otherwise, we'll be back on Wednesday and Thursday this week for some more Stardew Valley Grandpa live streams. We'll continue. It's crazy to think that all of this is just so that we can get the Galaxy Sword and Galaxy Hammer. You know, and maybe level up our combat skills as well using the Combat Quarterly. It's kind of crazy that we're doing all this effort just to get the weapons we need in order to even have a chance at doing all the monster eradication goals without taking a single hit point of damage. Like, this is going to be crazy. Imagine how many attempts. Imagine if I have to reset like 10 more times. Doing all of this work at the beginning of every attempt, this is crazy. I mean, it's dawning on me that I hope that doesn't happen. I hope we're able to do this in less than 10 more attempts, knock on wood. But yeah. Anyways, that's what it's all about in the end. So thanks for being here for the stream, guys. This has been another episode of the Stardew Valley Grandpa Challenge. Hope you guys have a good end to your weekend, a good start to your week. And yeah, hope to see you in the next episode of the challenge. This is Grandpa Bob signing out. Goodbye.